He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We're live well into hour number 3. It is Monday, the 28th day of June, 2010. Got about 2 hours left in worldwide broadcast today. I'm going to continue with your calls, and in the next segment, I'm going to get back into the news. Justices extend gun rights to gun owners nationwide. That's the Washington Post headline. That is not true. Justices extend gun owner rights nationwide. What they did was, for the first time ever, rule that state and city governments can restrict the Second Amendment. That was one of the federal rights in the Bill of Rights that could not be touched. And they're now saying you can basically completely ban guns. You just got to claim that that's what the Second Amendment is. And that's what the ruling says. And that's what Handgun Control Incorporated is celebrating. They're saying, we finally got them. We're going to get their guns. And the media is going to spin this. Oh, yeah, they finally changed the rules in Chicago. If the sheriff or the mayor, the mob boss, says you can have a gun, then you pay all these fines and fees, then maybe. So that's just so the mafia crooks can have guns themselves and you can't. It'll be the New York model. And we're going to get some constitutional lawyers on the next few days about that. Senators signal a contentious hearing on Supreme Court nominee. That's going on right now with Elena Kagan. And we'll put an image of her when she's testifying up on screen, because all day she's been scowling, just a crazed. I mean, it's hard to hold a angry, scowling look for more than 30 seconds, and she's just like a cornered animal, just literally. I've never seen anything like this in a hearing going on before. Amazing. So we'll be talking about that. New York Times, the third depression. Paul Krugman tells it like it is and says, look, by every real economic benchmark and indicator, we're in a depression. New York Times. RBS tells clients to prepare for monster money printing by Federal Reserve, devaluation of currency. That's London Telegraph. Byrd's death may imperil finance reform bill, which that's a good thing. I mean, I'm sad he's dead, though I'm not really a fan of the Ku Klux Klan or anything. Mr. New World Order, Senator Robert Byrd, is dead, died overnight. And they just put her back up on television. I can't believe they've told her to stop that scowling. I mean, I would think somebody would tap her on the arm 2 hours into her testimony and say, listen, you look like a complete psychopath. You look like a crazed demon. You look like the Wicked Witch of the East. You've got to stop. You've got to smile some. You know, we put some clown makeup on you and put some pearls on you. You look shifty-eyed and hateful. Oh, man. Take her down fast. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I cannot look at that woman just because I know she's the embodiment of anti-American tyranny. Hold on, let me just get some air for a minute. Hold on, okay. God, why have you put people over this like to rule me and my family? What did we do? I know we kill 50 million babies in America. I know we're evil. I know we're decadent, but we're not all that evil. Please, please protect our country. Please don't put this type of evil over us. Please, please, please. God, why won't the average people out there wake up and take action? Why are we so domesticated? And God says, because you're decadent slugs. What do you expect? That's God's answer. Soft, demonic, worldly scum. Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome, we are going to fall. And in the fall of America, all of the soft slugs are going to be salted, and they're going to get what they want. So I guess God's saying, I'm going to give you the answer. You know, I'm accelerating this case of scurvy that you have. I'm letting it come to a head. I guess that's what God would say. I mean, the financial reform bill is not a financial reform bill. The headline should be, financial reform bill is Federal Reserve complete power grab and takeover of society. Even the Washington Post admitted that yesterday. They admitted that $600 trillion conservatively in derivatives, more like 1.5 quadrillion, 1,500, triple that, or right at triple. that it allows the private inner group that has Federal Reserve membership to take over any other institutions they want, unlimited power. The Washington Post said almost unlimited. Somewhere here in my stack, I'll find it and go back over it. I covered it Sunday. I covered it Friday. Again, there is a surrealness to all of this. It's so naked. It's the Federal Reserve that's annihilated us. That's the reason the dollar's being devalued. It's the reason we're in a depression. It isn't a reform to give them more power. People think of the word reform as something good, but in lawyer speak, it just means to change. So it is a reform. I guess Hitler being elected was a reform. It was a bad reform in 33, but it was a reform. It was certainly change, a time of change. I guess Stalin was a reform, but not a good one. We had a Bill of Rights and Constitution to protect us from being robbed by tyrants. And when it's gone, folks, 100% of the time, you will be run over. You will live like they do in third world countries because they are robbed by the elite. It's all going to be gone very soon. You can already see it draining away like pulling the plug on a bathtub. And the water's going down. You can see the whirlpool and the last bit's draining away. And the globalists we've got running things have shown themselves to be very bloody. This isn't just going to be some corrupt system. This is going to be a hot persecution and arrest, and they want to revel in our blood. You understand that? These are aggressive people that are coming in to take it. Look how Kagan's just looking at those senators for hours, just proud. And I'm not going to come in here and be intimidated. The people that bought and paid for you are putting me in. Take it. She's just, take it. Take it. She's just looking up there. She's been giving briefings on everyone. That senator's in money laundering. That senator likes boys. That senator likes to cheat on his wife. That senator's been paid off. She's just up there, and she knows she's going to get your guns. She knows she's going to get your private property. She knows she's going to ban your free speech. She's going to disappear your free speech however she wants, whenever she wants. And she thinks there's nothing you're going to do about it. All those senators were looking down when they talked to her. All of them cowed by her. Every single one of them. And she just, I've never seen somebody in a hearing. I mean, a few times she was actually going, just, you'd see little teeth. America's mine, mine. I'm Elena Kagan. It actually makes my heart fail to know what we're going to go through. I actually get a butterfly flutter, you know, a fight or flight. My body actually like prepare for battle. I mean, all my instincts, get ready. You know, this is it. They're coming in. It's worse than you thought. They're openly announcing the end of the web. They're openly announcing everything. They're going to rob everything. And Americans are a bunch of smiley face people. I mean, most Americans are great people. They're smiley, they're happy, they're goofy, they're arrested development like little kids. A nation of children having no idea the ball game they're in, no idea what they're facing, no idea the stakes. Let's go to Father Jones and then John, Eric, and others. Go ahead. You're on the air, Father Jones from Chicago.
Son, it's Dad. How you doing? Yeah. July 1st is the happy 94th anniversary of the Battle of the Somme, where the Krauts knocked off 5,100 Tommy Limeys. And I just wanted to congratulate the hereditary MOI man Moncton on it. Thank you.
What a bizarre call, man. I tell you what. It's insane. You know what? The British, the Germans, everybody in that war got played by the big banks that set up these wars. And you're just a completely bizarre statement. Let's talk to John in Canada. You're on the air. He was detained at G20. Lots of people calling in detained. In the land of the free and home of the brave up north. I tell you, I've told you for years, Canada's one of the worst police states I've ever seen. Go ahead, John.
Alex, this is the Canadian John.